Indiana's right-to-work law has been upheld by the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals, but another lawsuit, this one by an engineers union, is trying to prove that law unconstitutional.
News 18's Samantha Tiki reports why local labor representatives are hoping to get rid of the law.
Indiana will remain a right-to-work state for now. The law requires unions to offer union services to people who don't pay dues and don't belong to the union. It also bans union contracts requiring people to be forced to pay fees for representation. Right to work was upheld by the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals Tuesday. Northwest Central Labor Council President Dennis DeMay says he isn't surprised by the decision, but says the law is hurting unions financially.
They don't sell advertisement, they don't go work on a commission someplace. I mean, union dues is what funds unions.
But DeMay says a lack of union dues isn't the only problem with the law.
You should not be able to compel people to provide services without paying them.
DeMay says right to work, which was signed into law in July 2012, is unconstitutional. Thursday, the Indiana Supreme Court will hear a case filed by the International Operating Engineers Union.
The argument from the state is that applies to just individuals and doesn't apply to entities, and that's, I think, a lot of what's going to hinge on how this case gets decided.
If the Supreme Court rules in favor of the union, right to work would be considered unconstitutional. DeMay says the Supreme Court hearing is the best chance they have to get the law abolished.
Politically, it's unlikely, given the makeup of the General Assembly, that they'd ever take another vote to overturn it. So basically, the state Supreme Court is pretty much going to have the final say on what happens.
DeMay says unions were created to take care of the working class.
The unions are really the only large group out there that represents the working class.
In Tippecanoe County, Samantha Tiki, News 18.
Indiana Attorney General Greg Zeller says his office will argue that right to work also complies with the Indiana Constitution and should be upheld.